Hey G-Labs, my name is Ben. Hello, good morning, welcome to the Micro Soldering Show on this beautiful Saturday. Yeah, sad news, the situation in China is really bad. So after New Year holiday, all the companies and all the shops stay closed. The government told until the 10th of February, but we don't know if it will last longer or not. So really sad. A lot of people need parts from China, so we are stocked up, thanks God, but I don't know how long. So I think about 4 weeks we can rest with the amount of parts we have with our stock, but then it gets really hard. And the next bad thing for us is the ICC Pro, because we're just waiting for some parts to finish 500 more ICC Pros. So at the moment we have a stock about 150 ICC Pros, and we wanted to stock up to 650 ICC Pros. And because of the situation in China, I can't guarantee that we have a stock of 650 to the end of the month. So we try our best, but it's not in our, in Germany we say Macht, it's not our, we just can't solve that problem because we need China for this, okay? So they wrote today in the morning, and I'm really sad about that, really, and I hope that they're all getting healthy and that all will be good. So they told me that they can't calculate the shipping time because they need to wait for a message from the government, and before they wrote that we cannot finish until the 15th of February because of the epidemic situation in China. Components cannot supply it on time, and some components have marked as 5 to 7 work days to order, and we cannot supply in stock components in few days as well, because in stock suppliers and markets are closed now until the epidemic situation is eased. So we just have to wait. We will release on the point, but we will have a lower stock at start. So I hope you understand that it's really not our problem. It's our problem, but it's really not. It's not our intention to get not 650 or 1,000 on the 1st of March. Okay, so we hope the best. We pray for the health of the people in China, and we pray that all the suppliers can go back to work, and the epidemic situation will be solved within the next days. So I bet for this, really. Today in the morning I don't want to do repair with you because I have to finish a lot of stuff here. Now we really need to work with 4 or 5 people, full stuff soldering ICC Pros, because we need to get ready the first batch, and that's the reason why I don't want to do repair today in the morning with you. I just want to show you a preparement, how to prepare an iPhone 8 Plus. It isn't. I got laying an iPhone 7 Plus here. Do I have an iPhone 8 Plus logic board here? I just wanted to show you an iPhone 8 Plus logic board. Here we got 7 Plus. Perhaps they are wrong delivered. Yeah, and I think so. I think they are wrong delivered. Oh no, no. They are really wrong delivered. Okay. So, then I just want to show you how to prepare an iPhone 8 logic board, not an 8 Plus, not an 7 Plus, just an iPhone 8 logic board for a swap. Okay? So, if we want to do a complete board swap, we need to swap over the CPU, the baseband CPU, the NAND, and we need the baseband EEPROM data and the logic EEPROM data for get a fully working device. Okay? In this case, in this case, we need to prepare a board, and we need to know that the board after our preparement is okay. So we need to check for the value on power supply. That's what I do always. I worked a long time on these swap works to get the success rate which I have, and I have 100% on all the starting at A10. I just have to answer a question, 1 second. Okay. So, sorry, but it's really, really brain fuck in my head because the resellers want to have devices, ICC Pros. We have sold a lot of our on our online shop of the ICC Pros. So at the moment I think that the first batch is already completely sold, and we have more orders than we have stock. Yeah, that's really. I just got the numbers from another reseller here in Germany, and now we need to send out more than we have in stock. So okay. So we hope and we bet that that China makes a good job and China gets healthy, and we can send out more than just 150 devices. Okay, we just start by the preparement of this iPhone 8 logic board. So what I did, if I started with these CPU works, I always had a look on my power supply. So that's really important. So you have to know the values if you prepare boards for swap. I'm not healthy too. Since 2 or 3 days I'm feeling not good. I have headache and I'm just not completely on power. I don't know why. But I don't have a coronavirus. I'm just not healthy at the moment. Don't know why. I will take a tea after this video and just solder some ICCs with my team, and the team should arrive soon. Okay, we go together to the microscope camera. And I hope that people understand the situation with China and the ICCs, and nobody is angry if the first batch is already completely sold. The next batch will come, and I'm sure that China will be healthy again within the next days. Epidemic situations we had for years in a lot of countries, so there is a solution always. Oh, I need to put on the dust absorber. 1 second. I really have to give back my button for the dust absorber. I don't like to stand up, go to Andy's place and put it on, but okay. So what we need to do in this case is just slightly and gently scraping away the underfill around the CPU. Don't scratch too deep to don't damage the surface of the board. You see, I just scraped slightly away the underfill around the CPU and the baseband CPU. After I did this, just turn the board and do the same on the NAND. Now we just take another nozzle, and I want to get out the CPU at first. Done. Nice and clean. Now I just take out the baseband CPU. Done. I just want to take a picture. So we got out the CPU, and the CPU has no damage. So we have no crack on the side where we got in, you see. That's all nice. So we came in here. I just want to show you, because often I saw when other people worked on the CPU that they did a break here, and we don't have a break here. That's all nice, okay? So now we just have to take out the NAND. And that is out too. Now we need to clean the board. Cleaning the board is really important. And you see, it all looks really clean. We have no solder bolts here. So that here is not a problem here, but we have no solder bolts coming out of any coils or ICs, so that's all nice. So now we just get in some flux here. And we clean the board by using the solder iron and some solder wick. And you see, I just take away the underfill and the solder in one step. So now we just need to clean. And use some flux again and clean further. But here in the middle you already see it's really clean. That's how it should look like everywhere. And I really take time for this video because I thought I could give you a video where I do this really slow, just for helping you and showing you how this works. So take this as a gift, because the first batch of the ICC is smaller than we thought, but perhaps it's bigger corresponding to the epidemic situation in China. And you see, it looks much cleaner. Yeah. After that we just get some flux into the basement CPU area. And we do the same thing here. And now we just clean by using the hot air and our glue cleaning tool. Gently clean. Don't use too much heat or too much airflow. Just clean gently. Don't rip off any pads. Go onto the sides and the edges. It's really important to get it free everywhere. so the CPU can sit down later. I think that looks really clean. And now we just do the same here at baseband CPU place. Never rip off any pads. And gently clean the underfill away. Okay. I think we should be done here. And that's good. That's the way, exactly the way it has to look like, okay? Here, really clean. All the pads are there. No problems, okay? And now we do the same at the back side for the NAND place. NAND area. And you see, I really take a lot of time for you for doing that. Normally it's a thing which I do in about 10 minutes. We are at 30 minutes now, because today in the morning I just wanted to give you a special video for the weekend where you can slowly see how to prepare these logic boards for swap. By the way, if you like it, please give me some thumbs up, some comments, and subscribe my channel. And same here now. After using the solder wick, just moving away the underfill at all the areas. Okay, done. Now we just clean. And use a wipe. And you see we have a really clean result. So, NAND area is done too. And we just cool it down for a short time. And after that, we just check for the value. Okay, and we have to renew the power IC. That's what I always check on first. I do it every time. I always renew the power IC here. If I do a full swap with full function, if I do a data recovery and I use the board for the first time, I normally only renew the power IC if it's shorted. Why does the power IC short? You see here the power IC at the back side of the board, and at the other side we have the CPU. So we're going fast. We work always fast to prevent things like that, but you can't prevent it every time. So my hint for you is always renew the power IC, but do it after you took out the CPU. So gently cleaning the underfill. This is a really fast work. So normally there aren't any problems on doing this. So if I see after I took out the CPU that I don't have the right value on power supply, I don't need to take the thermal cam, because I know it's a problem for the power IC. Just scrape away the coating. And think that now the power IC has heat from cleaning the glue, so we can go fast now and just take it out. So plop it away as fast as it's possible, okay? After that, just use some flux here. Whole area. Take your wick, a little bit of solder. And just take off the solder here. turn the board. Take your brush, clean one time, and now just take the hot air again and your cleaning tool, and just go fast on removing the underfill around the edges and corners. So it's always better to renew the power IC. Now Andy comes in. Look to the watch. Okay, we have 9:30, so normally, good morning, normally this should be Andy. So after that we just clean the board one time, should look like this. And we can cool down. While that, I just take a new power IC for the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. And we check for the value on power supply without power IC. And that's okay. It goes up to 6 and goes down to 0. That's the value it should have without a power IC. Now we just take some flux. We take the new power IC. Plug it in. Take the hot air and just solder it down. And it has been done. Okay, now we just need to cool down the board and we can check the value. Now we are fine. The board is a little bit hot and we are at 4 milliamps. If the board is completely cooled down, it should be about 3 milliamps, but the value in this case is absolutely okay. So this is the way how to prepare an iPhone 8 or 8 Plus logic board for a swap. Okay, so I hope you liked the video. It ends up in that state. You saw how to take out the CPU, the baseband CPU and the NAND slowly. What we need for the swap later is to take the logic EEPROM data and the baseband EEPROM data. You can do this by using such a tool for the iPhone 8 for the JC Pro 1000. If you got any questions, just message me under this video in the comments. I hope you liked the video, and if you want to learn things like that, you can easily do that in our one-on-one trainings. Just write an email to info@apfeldoktor.eu for more informations. If you want to join our Facebook group, Smartphone Repair Group Germany, I would be very happy, but please answer the questions, otherwise we can't accept you, because we need to see that you are really working at the smartphone and tablet repair industry. Okay, I'm out. We see us with the next video. By the way, order your ICC Pro. I don't have it here on my table. It's in the pocket of my jacket, but order an ICC Pro. It's a really nice device. I'm out. Boom, back to life again. Here's Ben. Have a nice weekend.